And that's what we hear from our garden. We're back to a new Simpsons review. And if y'all didn't see last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. So the episode starts with Smithers pretty much walking to work. Well, and this girl pretty much tries to offer him this different job. And obviously, he's trying to tell her that he doesn't want any new job. And he is honored at first and then starts getting annoyed. So they try to go figure out someone else to get the job. Let's they say Homer. Yep, and Homer tells the family that they're pretty much moving, and Marge obviously saying that she's not moving out of Springfield. And of course, the kids are laughing of his lifelong dream. And yeah, Marge again not laughing, and she really, or not wanting them to move still, because she really wishes he could have discussed it with her. So he shows, obviously, a tape of the place that they're moving to. And Marge saying, then thinking it is a good idea because, again, the place is falling apart. Which, yeah, they pretty much move after all. And Otto pretty much goes to look at it. And Oppo looks like he's gonna, or obviously comes over, but he's actually not looking for the house. And yeah, Lisa pretty much, Bart pretty much getting stuck in the roof. So they get an idea to just put this board on while they start moving. And Flanders is wondering if he's really gonna need the stuff that he borrowed from Ned on their move. And he's like, yeah. So everybody tells him bye. Yeah, we just see everybody telling him bye. And of course, Nelson just laughing. And Homer's like, goodbye, rotten. After he starts saying he's gonna miss Springfield, then he's like, take that, you rotten town. And then they're leaving Springfield, and they end up in their new home pretty much. Which, yeah, is very fancy like. And of course, Homer's new boss, we could just say. Yeah, he doesn't want to call him boss, but he's working for him. Comes by giving him a welcome basket. And starts talking about how they're going to just love it here. And that he's going to go with this jog. And Marge figuring out of what to do, which, yeah, pretty much everything is... Maggie's just not having a fun time. And Homer pretty much driving to work and getting a grand tour. And saying of his lifelong dream that was laughed about. And pretty much his boss said that people would have laughed at his dream, which Homer gets introduced to the other people, which the other members, and he wants them to do a trust fall, which, yeah, the phone rings, he misses, that's not part of it, and they're gonna need him, so he leaves Homer in charge to everybody, and he just tells them to call him Homer. So Bart and Lisa head to their new school. Bart obviously impressing all the kids, and this boy that looks like Milhouse tells him if he would like to be a friend. And yeah, Bart obviously not knowing cursive, so he gets transported to another class, which is, yeah, little kids. That's just great. And yeah, Marge's still trying to do some things around the house, but it's all doing things by itself. And Marge is just all bored like, drinking wine. And of course, Bart being introduced to the other kids. And pretty much saying that they're going to have to go very slowly up to the other classes, which he is not liking. Lisa having a walk through the forest and sees this chipmunk and the owl, which the owl then gets the chipmunk. And they go pretty much on a walk, and they see these different things, like this hat that was signed, which, yeah, Homer says that he's that specific person, and he should buy it. Which, yeah, he does, and he's wondering why his fellow employees are not working harder, and they're like, they've been working pretty much, they've been working very hard without no rest. Which he goes to his boss's office and pretty much asks for some hammocks, some work hammocks, and he's pretty much talking to these government people and pretty much doing these explosion things. And yeah, pretty much it's settled. And he's wondering where some sugar could be found, which he found this laser, and he sees his boss's office, which he gives him some sugar, but that's in his pocket pretty much. And yeah, the whole place is just all sparkling, and Marge is just sitting there drinking wine, not knowing what to do. Bart and the kids are playing musical chairs, obviously, and yeah, Bart, or the teacher's saying that they're all winners, and Bart's just, again, not enjoying it. Lisa's then starts to sneeze, and figuring out that she's starting to be allergic to every flower in that new state. So, of course, Homer trying to get something out of the machine. His boss pretty much trying to get this agent-looking guy, what it seems. And, yeah, he pretty much escapes, and Homer pretty much tags him, which he gets thanked by. Yeah, he pretty much says of how great it is here, and, yeah, everybody explains how it's awful here, how Lisa's allergic to every flowers in this state, and Marge being bored of not being able to do anything around the house, and Bart obviously hating hell with his school, and they're all wanting to go back to Springfield, which Homer obviously saying that he's actually getting liked in this new part of home, and they say that they'll do whatever he wants to do. And of course Homer just thinking about, which, yeah, his work is pretty much getting attacked by the government. And he's pretty much telling his boss that his family are wanting him to go to leave Springfield. And he said he could just stay here. But he tells him whatever he wants to do is fine with him. So he goes and starts attacking, which they end up going back to Springfield. Their actual home. They end up going back to Springfield. And we see that, yeah, supervillain sees his East Coast. Yeah, was his old boss back then. And of course, Otto pretty much is in there and telling his girlfriend to get going. And yeah, they make Homer own a different kind of team, not the exact team he wanted. And he tells Marge that she doesn't understand any football. But yeah, back to Springfield. Home sweet home, as I would say. But yeah, that'll conclude this episode. It's like, subscribe, and channel. Notifications turned on so you know. And let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all next.